How you doing, everyone? Welcome back to one of my favourite beaches in the whole world. We are at Brean Beach in Somerset. Welcome back. Guess what? It's still March and I'm still here trying. My name's Wayne. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to the mighty Bristol channel. Oh yeah, there's a little bit of an elephant in the room, as you may see. So I ordered myself a coat online for Norway. Something for just wearing around in the evenings, nipping out to the van. Something not too big, something for spring, maybe summer. And my wife's not happy with it. I've just got it really for bumming around. I don't know if you can say bumming around anymore. Anyway, I'm fishing. I've got a new coat. I may look like a teddy bear from Asia, but we're fishing. Let's go. Thanks, everyone.
Heading up the west coast in the morning to find a place where no one knows our faces or our names. If we don't leave now, we might never make it out alive. Plans are changing, rearranging all the time.
Anyway, the teddy bear's back. The fishing teddy bear. Basically, it's Friday evening. High water is 8:45. It's now 5:45. So I've got 3 hours. We got here nice and early. I'm here with my Uncle Phil. We haven't seen him for ages. I've not actually seen him since Christmas. So it's great to have a friend tonight, especially my Uncle Phil. We'll probably get him on camera soon. He's a little bit shy. But anyway, the plan tonight is to walk some baits back. What I mean by that is I'll probably only cast once or twice this evening. Walk some baits back. It's a big tide. It's 12.5 meters, so it's going to come right to the top. As we've seen before, it's insane. When I turn you around, it's probably 100 meters that way and going to be right up in the dunes this evening. So it's a good tide. As you've seen in the week, I come here and I blanked, but we've got a better tide. Everything's looking more promising. It's a beautiful evening. I got up this morning to go fishing and it was snowing and 40-mile-an-hour winds. Today, or this evening, it's like a different world. Rig-wise, oh, Groundhog Day. Is it getting boring? Probably. Look, a 7-ounce grip lead to a splashdown, 120-pound rig body, if I can find it, to a bead, a pulley bead, a bead, to a swivel, 90-pound hook length, to a 4-0 circle held with my Tronix Pro tubing for resistance. We know all about that by now. To a 4-0 J hook. As you can see, I've mounted a lovely Joey mackerel. As I've said, my aims are not really to cast every 5 minutes with blow lug because I haven't actually got any. I've just got some frozen baits, hopefully to target thornback rays, maybe a conger eel, or if we're really lucky, an early bass. If I was using my multipliers, I'd be able to cast. As I've said to you before, I'd probably walk back 150 meters, which would probably be about half an hour, 20 minutes, and I'd have to wind in because I've run out of line. So today I am using a nice big fixed ball out of Tronix Pro, paired up with my competition GT 3-piece 4.2 meters. Beautiful rod. As I've said, I'm just going to underarm it, walk it back, underarm it, walk it back. I'll probably only cast 2 or 3 times on each rod. Sometimes I only cast once. We walk it back. You can imagine that my baits are probably 200 meters out, 250 meters out. Gives you a good chance to get in that tide and hopefully get into a few thornback rays. And there we are, ready to go. As you can see, the tide's coming in now. I'm going to teach you a little bit of watercraft for people who don't know. Obviously, a lot of you probably do. If you're looking along the wave line and you get little gaps where they're not breaking, naturally, it's probably obvious to a lot of you, it's a little bit deeper. On a big flat beach like this, there's nothing really to aim for, and there's not much difference all the way along. But what there is little troughs, and it may only be 2 or 3 inches deep, but it holds the food, and it definitely works. So when you turn up to a venue like this, Get here nice and early. As I've told you before, do not come here or walk out or try and fish any more than 4 hours before high. If you walk out there, it's game over. But come 3 hours 45 like I do, walk along, think, oh yeah, it's a little bit deeper there. It may not seem much to you, but it holds the fish and it holds the food, and it seems to work. And there we go. Double squid on a 5-foot pulley. What I'm going to do now, walk down, check it out, walk it back. When I bring you back, we'll talk about something else. I'll get the drone up. We may even get my Uncle Phil in and we'll do some fishing. Hopefully tonight's a night where I get a few more bites, and you never know, we may actually catch you a few fish. I'm so pleased I cancelled this morning's trip to come out today, or this evening. Look at it, it's absolutely stunning. The beast from the east, was it really a beast? I suppose it depends where you are in the country. Where we were, or where I live, we had about 6 inches of snow and it lasted 1 day. Hopefully spring is on his way. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to walk these back now. The joy of using fixed spools is I can just loosen off the drag and walk them back. Beautiful, eh? You can do it with multipliers as well, but it's just a lot easier on a fixed spool. I'll see you in a bit, everyone. Enjoy the sunset, and here's a little bit of music for you. As you can see, it's absolutely beautiful this evening. I've been fishing for about an hour now, the same as Phil. But yeah, it's a little bit quiet. As per normal, I'm going to move back. If we get any bites, you'll be the first to know about it, I promise you. And hopefully we can get into a few fish. It's worlds apart from this morning and the last few days. As per normal, I don't really care if I don't catch. Naturally, because I'm filming for you guys at home, I want to catch. I do really want to catch a fish for you. I think you know that by now. But for me personally, just being out here, just can't beat it. Driving down Friday afternoon, stroke evening. Oh, look at my right hand rod. Just starting to slacken off a bit. Traffic everywhere, people cutting everyone up. And now look. We're very lucky. It's anglers, fishermen, fisher they, fisher ladies, we get to see this side of it. Not many people do. Whether it's first light, sat by a pond, or sunset looking across to Cardiff, it's absolutely stunning. And by the way, my right hand rod's slackening off nicely, but we'll ignore that for now. We'll just concentrate on the view. But yeah, it's beautiful. Anyway, I'm going to tighten this one up. Don't know what's happening here. Just sort of drop back, as you see. Just slackened off. Sometimes you get a little bit of weed. If we get a form back, pretty much like all fish really, they either slam off with it, but mainly slackline you on a beach like this. Yeah, it's dropping out again. I don't know. Phil's just asked me if I got a fish on. I was just talking to everyone about how beautiful this evening is, and then my right hand rod's coming back. Look at it.
Don't want that yet.
What is that?
Titty. Oh, you've got a nipple on it.
A Belgian bun without a nipple, ready? Does it really count? I bet you've eaten the nipples off, haven't you? I reckon he has. My nipple's gone. Anyway, I'm gonna eat this. So as I'm now the fishing teddy bear, I'm wrapped up nice and warm on the beach, but the fish are not playing ball again. But yeah, we'll keep fishing. Phil had that bite early on, missed it, nice slatliner, can't do no more. And my rods haven't moved. I've only cast them both twice. Once when I got here, and once about an hour ago. We're about 40 minutes from high water now, so now is a good time. As I've said to you before, first cast, last cast. So we're moving into last cast territory, and the water's at the top of the beach. Look, I'm sorry again, it's been a bit slow, but we've definitely got a chance, so stick with it. Don't turn off yet. We've definitely got a chance. Don't leave me. Anyway, I'm only messing. I'm here with Phil. Obviously, we've been eating. As you seen earlier, we had the Belgian bun, but my nipple was missing. Don't know what Phil's done with that. Dread to think. But look, there's the rods, there's the sea. It's a beautiful evening. I'll keep fishing. If we get any bites, I will 100% bring you back and get you in on the action. Thanks, everyone. So what I've done, I've left this one out for about an hour and a half. Just coming up to the top of the tide now. So I'm going to wind it in, but I've got quite a lot of line out, so it feels quite heavy. Hopefully I've got something on there, but you can never tell. I've probably got 200 meters of line and a big mackerel bait on there and a 7-ounce gripper. And as I've said before, the grips keep digging in. So sometimes you can have a small thornback or a little conger eel, or sometimes even a bass or a codlin, and not even know, because the grips keep catching in the mud. Definitely feels like there's a little bit of weight here. But look, I'm going to turn the headlamp on. I won't look your way, so I don't want to blind you, but hopefully I could have something on there. Let's hope, eh? Whoa. I don't know, could just be it's a workout in itself, everyone, I tell you. I don't think there's anything on there. It's just a bit of weed and the lead sticking in. Feel quite warm in my teddy bear outfit. I don't think there's anything on here. It's just a weight. No, I don't think so, mate. Don't think so. Just a lead. There it is. That's tired me out, that. And there you go. There's a prime example when a lead digs in. As you can see, that Joey is absolutely fine. Anyway, I'll bring the other rod in. Not to worry, it's a beautiful evening and you never know, I might have one on that rod. But the chances are I'm going to blank you again and I don't really know what to say. It's March, we've done it already. But if I keep trying, one of these sessions I'm going to get us a nice fish. But I don't care. It was a beautiful evening. Spent some great time with my uncle. And I've really enjoyed myself. Well, there you go. That's my whole squid bait. Chucked out 50 yards to hopefully catch a bass, maybe. Anyway, there we are. What can I say? Another evening out fishing where I blanked. It's definitely character building, but I really enjoy it. It makes me more eager and keen to get out again. And that may sound strange, but the harder you work for something, the more rewarding it is, in my opinion. So, thank God I believe that. Or I give up. No, I won't. It's fishing. Sunset, waves, fresh air, great company. That is what fishing is all about, and don't ever forget that, everyone. My name's Wayne. This has been Brean Beach here in Somerset, and that is 100% blank, and I look forward to seeing you again next week.